Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
We'll give you the keyword one more time for the Ticket Blitz Thursday for Mumford & Sons. We're going to play Mumford & Sons here in a second as well. But what a glorious day here in the radio station. Oh. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. A new food item for you that I could make the argument no one asked for it.
That is just not on beat, Case. I'm sorry. Somebody has to say something. It was very Welsh clap of you.
Want to try again?
Not really.
Oh, let's forget it. Let's move on to, again, something that no one asked for this. And sometimes usually people say that's a bad thing. No, this is an amazing thing that no one asked for. And I'm so thankful to Lou Malnati's and Frank's Red Hot. So what they did is they combined it together to make a Lou Malnati's, Frank's Red Hot, Buffalo chicken pizza.
That's adorable.
Yes, outstanding. Job well done.
I mean,
Buffalo deserves a raise.
are you kidding me? And it is so damn good. They introduced, I believe it was a couple months back, or my timing is all off, with the Mike's Hot Honey Pizza.
Brian, I swear to God, it was 2 years ago. It was
Oh,
not a few
God.
months back.
Was it 2 years ago?
I think it was like Christmas time 2023.
Lou Malnati's knows what they're doing with the sauce, as you see.
Uh-huh. Go speak on that.
Well, because now they added Frank's Red Hot Buffalo chicken pizza, and it is ridiculously good. Whether it's thin or thick, you can get whatever you want. Lou Malnati's, it debuts today, and it doesn't say there's an end date on it. A lot of times there's special edition, a little while, so I would go get it now while it's there, but hopefully it keeps going forever because this is something my mouth has never experienced.
You've been eating the thin crust.
Yes.
Kenzie and I have been eating the deep dish. The deep dish complements the sauce so well. Here's my message to the people.
Oh, okay, let's hear this.
You deserve this. All right? You deserve this. We've all gone through winter together. We're going to tease with the 70-degree day and then the 30-degree day. It's tough. This is the tough part of the year in Chicago. To me, you deserve this. Go to Lou's. Get a Buffalo chicken pizza, okay? You've earned it. Go off, King.
I have to say, are you specifically talking to Brian or are you talking to the audience?
Talking to everybody.
I took it.
I honestly thought you were talking to Brian, and I was like, you deserve this. It's only been 12 hours since you've had pizza.
Yeah. I took it that he was talking to me, and I agree with him. I do deserve this.
I took it as that, too. And I go, what is going on?
No, I've already eaten some. I'm going to eat some more. And
He hasn't had pizza since dinner, damn it.
That's the story of your life. I've already eaten some. I'm going to eat some more.
Yeah, what is this, prison? It's been 12 hours since pizza.
This pizza is an explosion in my mouth, and I think it will be for
it
you.
wouldn't be your first.
In a good way. So Lou
In a good
Malnati's,
way.
I like their partnership. Lou Malnati's and Frank's Red Hot Buffalo chicken pizza. Be the first taste of it. It will blow your mind. And go to your local Lou Malnati's and get some today, because today is the day it starts. And you never know. Like I say, it could stay forever if we keep eating it. If not, maybe it'll go away at some point. But I say go try it, flood the place, get this pizza. You will not be sorry. Thanks, Luz. Thanks for bringing some in, too. Appreciate you. Lion is the key word to text right now to 312-591-8300 for a chance to win.
Let's spell that, because people are texting in like lying, like you're a liar.
Really?
Yep.
Lion.
Roar.
As opposed,
Reference if you're trying to figure it out.
as opposed to a liar, which makes what sound? What's a liar sound?
Anybody who I've dated, if you just want to look up their videos.
So it's a lion. Give me that roar.
Roar.
Lion to 312-591-8300 right now for your chance to win Mumford & Sons tickets. Ticket Blitz Thursday. That word's active till 9. Enjoy some Mumford & Sons while you text that.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian Kenzie on Q101. Can't wait for tomorrow. Let's go. Our opening day broadcast from Almost Home Tavern right on Clark Street, just north of Wrigley Field, just north of the Metro, diagonally across the street from the Metro, actually. And we'll be there 6 to 10 a.m. for our broadcast, giving away a lot of stuff, a lot of amazing things, besides the good time we're going to have. So we have, for the first 50 people in the door, these really, really cool. We've never made blue hats before. They're always black. I like black, but blue. Whoa! These blue ones are amazing. They're cubby blue, and you can get them. First 50 in the door will get those hats at 6 a.m. But, you never know. There might be one laying around at 7, so just keep trying to get there early for that. If you don't get there that early.
Like if Brian takes his off, you could probably grab it really fast.
If someone walks in and grabs the hat off my head, that could be a contest. King of the Hill.
Are you sure you want that?
I think I'm ready.
Death for the hat would be fun.
I think I could use I could use a good scrap. My Apple Watch will calculate it as exercise.
Oh, there you
You
go.
get to find the wrestling. You're like, hold on, I gotta turn it on. We're getting to fight.
Freeze, everybody freeze.
I want to get the points. 1 second.
Hold on, it's on steps. I need
But if the
wrestling.
person who wants to fight you also has an Apple Watch, they'll be like, totally get it. Let me find mine. Because anybody with an Apple Watch wants to get all the credit for their workouts.
Dude runs right from the door for my face and he stops. Okay, let's get this set up here before
Yeah,
we all
hold
go.
on.
Yeah, cool. That'll be great.
Should we clear out the bar for an amateur wrestling match?
Well, Kenzie's going to be on a table the whole time.
That's true.
We know what happens off the ring. You jump off the high rope, which is the table there, onto the floor.
Someone called the top rope.
Yeah, that's right. What did I say? The high rope?
Yeah.
Elbow.
Top rope.
Elbow out, baby.
So, listen, stop on by because we're giving away tickets to Dave Matthews Band, Queens of the Stone Age, Miles Smith, and what am I missing? Oh, Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Not to mention, tickets to the game.
Tickets to the game, among other things. The game is, of course, a 1:20 start against the Padres. And stop on out to Almost Home for our Cubs broadcast. You can still bring pencils out there. It's the last time you can bring pencils for our pencil drive, Get to the Point, that we're giving to Chicago schools next week. So you can do that as well. And stop on out. Like tonight, for example, we're going to be in Wrigleyville already for the Coheed and Cambria Cubby Bear Q101 free pop-up, which I've heard there's people in line already.
I have heard I heard there was people in line last night. Now look,
Oh my God.
This actually, I'm glad you said this. Let me clarify. The rules are supposed to be that you're not supposed to line up, I think, before 3 p.m. Our website has the official rules on that. The Cubby Bear has to control that. We can only control so much of that. I think it's a little frowned upon to be lined up already. We're going to do our best to monitor the street, but it is one of those things. There's going to be thousands of people there trying to get into the Cubby Bear tonight. It's going to be a little nuts. Everybody play fair. Everybody be nice and be respectful of each other's spaces.
Oh, very nice thing
And
to
I
say.
just want to say, okay, this is how much I care about listeners. I had a lot of people text me and go, hey, can I get guaranteed entry for me and like my 7 friends? And I said no to every one of my friends who asked because I'm
Wow.
like, no. Too many people are waiting in line for this. This is a huge deal. It's not going to be my friend's tour. We're all 40, like, to show up. Absolutely not, under no circumstances. Because I think that's BS because people worked really hard to get these.
Can you tell me how your friends asked again?
Can, like, me and my 17 closest coworkers that I've seen once, because I already promised them that I know somebody, can we all just get in early and have a nice spot? I'm like, no.
You're a good friend. You're a good friend.
No, but like for like things like this, like listen, when we have a lot of cool, Twisted Christmas, we get so many tickets because it's our event. I love hooking people up. It's awesome. But people worked really hard to get these, and it's limited.
Well, it's tight because Cubby Bear is about 500 people, and there's got to be at least 5,000 inquiries about Coheed and Cambria because they won't play a venue like this ever again. They played the Riot Fest main stage. They're playing Northerly Island later this year. So that's tonight. Our Almost Home Cubs home opener broadcast is tomorrow, 6 to 10 at Almost Home Tavern. We love that place. The food's amazing. If you go to a show at the Metro, stop there before and after, and, of course, a Cubs game. So we can't wait to see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. sharp. We'll start the broadcast from there. What are you taking away from today's show? A lot went on today, I think. 312-591-8300. Text in your takeaways from today's show right now. Something that was memorable to you, stuck into your head, your takeaways. 312-591-8300. Text them in right now.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. sharp. Almost Home Tavern, our Cubs home opening broadcast. Cannot wait for that. Lauren's on her way in. And remember, you can text LION right now. How's a lion go, Kenzie?
Roar.
LION to 312-591-8300 for...
I don't mean to confuse you. That wasn't a movie starting. That was me. So just in case you were worried.
It was like it was there. I was there watching TV.
I know. Sorry about that.
Text LION for the Mumford & Sons tickets for Ticket Blitz Thursday. Another keyword coming up in the 10 o'clock hour with Lauren, who's on her way in. First, your takeaways from today's show. 312-591-8300. Case, what do you got?
Matt from Chicago's takeaway: if you want to have a cigarette, make sure to bring your food with you or Brian will eat it.
Facts. What are you laughing at? Kenzie's like hyperventilating over there.
Because I just saw a new takeaway, and I'm going to change mine.
Okay, go ahead. Whatever you want to read up the text line, Kenzie.
312 texted this and it said, Kenzie's takeaway. God forbid the military has fun on their day off.
She said that today. Yeah, that's right.
That's just so funny. God forbid.
And finally, another takeaway from Double Features Mike, our house band. Takeaway, Kenzie briefly turned into the comic book guy from The Simpsons. Now, we have audio that they put together, our Double Features, our house band, always listening to the show, ever so careful to hear this rant from Kenzie that did have her turn into the comic book guy from The Simpsons.
What are they saying on the text line, Kenzie? What are they saying?
Actually, I know everything, and so let me make sure I text in this conversation and let everybody know I know everything. Just relax.
How can you not know that Spider-Man first appeared in 1962's classic Amazing Fantasy number 15? Sure!
Oh, my God. I'm full of loose pizza, and I'm like hyperventilating.
You're full of loose pizza?
Lose.
Oh.
Lou Malnati's.
Loose pizza, disgusting. You made that sound horrible.
Lou Malnati's pizza. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Great job, guys. Thanks,
my
Mike.
God.
Thanks, Mike, for texting that in. Case, what's on the podcast?
Well, we learned this morning that Brian stole a man's chicken wings right off his plate. If you want to relive that horror, you can on the Brian and Kenzie podcast. Also, we learned this morning Brian doesn't know anything about Pokemon.
Nope.
And you know who knows a lot about Pokemon? Everybody that listens to this show.
Facts.
A major lesson was taught this morning. And then finally, if you hate kids, Kenzie has good news for you.
And why you can still participate in our school drive.
So you can help those kids while you hate them at the same time.
No, I understand why you hate them, but this is how you could also help them, and it'll help you.
And when you mention kids to Kenzie,
Goodbye.
it's all over.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.